Hi everybody, Helen McConnell here from purposeprosperityhappiness.com. This morning I had the pleasure of attending a breakfast for Habitat for Humanity, a wonderful organization that is global in its scope, and they have a beautiful branch of Habitat for Humanity here in Portland. This was a fundraising breakfast, and the topic came up about stretching how you give. And I found myself asking myself, am I stretching enough? Am I giving enough? Not just financially, but of my time and my energy. You see, most people, and I just want you to see if you relate to this, most people give a lot of their time and energy and their attention to things they're against, rather than spending a half a day a month giving their time and energy to something they're for. So right now, let's do some tapping to see if we can shift our thinking, our attention, away from what we're against and toward what we're for. I invite you to tap along. It'll just take a minute. Think about something you're against, that you've been rallying against, speaking up against, complaining about. Just put that over here and rate the intensity of how much you're against it, 0 to 10. And mentally or physically, make a note of that number, 0 to 10. And do some tapping with me, won't you? All right, so tap and say, even though I am against this thing over here, and I'm against it at a 8, or whatever your number is, say, I love and accept myself completely. Even though I am so against this thing, and I feel like I need to talk about it all the time, and give it a lot of my energy and attention, I love and accept myself. Even though I feel like I'm justified in giving this thing I'm against a lot of my attention and energy, I love and accept myself. Okay, and then tap around and say, this thing that I'm against, I'm giving it a lot of my attention and energy. It's important that everyone know how much against it I am. I want everyone else to be against it too. So I'm using a lot of energy, a lot of attention, and a lot of mental capacity to be against this thing. I wonder if it's possible to take all that energy and attention and focus on something I'm for. Talk about something I'm for. Encourage people to get on board something I'm for. But I'm afraid that if I'm focusing on what I'm for, that thing that I'm against is going to get out of hand. I feel like I need to keep an eye on it. But what if that's not true? What if, while I'm focusing on what I'm for, that thing that I'm for becomes greater? That thing that I'm for grows. That thing that I'm for expands. I give myself permission to catch myself when I'm giving attention to what I'm against, and shift my attention to what I'm for. Take a nice deep breath. Take another deep breath. Namaste.